Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog at stampwithelaine.com and welcome to episode 5 of 12 in my 12-week Christmas countdown series for 2023. I'm always looking for easy ways to produce multiples of a Christmas card, which means keeping it simple but also incorporating a wow factor in the design. During the year, there is enough opportunity to produce fancy folds and layers and lots of embellishments throughout the year, but at Christmas time, it's best to keep it simple because you've got so many to make. I mean, there are exceptions, of course, because you could make some fancy ones for very close friends or loved ones, but if you're sending it overseas, you really want to keep the layers to minimums because it's much cheaper on postage. Right, now I don't know if you've seen these gorgeous brush gold cards and envelopes. These are the envelopes, so it saves you time because you don't even have to decorate the envelopes, and these are the cards, so they are the same both front and back, so you could use it landscape like so or upright like this. So to create this card you need the Stars at Night, a hybrid embossing folder, so that's the folder and there's dies to match, plus the stamp set. The online exclusive silver and gold 12x12 adhesive backed glimmer paper, and the brushed gold cards and envelopes, which have 20 in the pack, 20 of the cards and 20 of the envelopes. You need Versamark ink, the embossing tools additions kit, and the metallics embossing powders. There are 3 jars and it comes in silver, gold and copper, and there's half an ounce in each jar. So the cards I've made with them are really simple. These were die cut from the Stars at Night hybrid embossing folder, and these are the adhesive backed glimmer paper that you can get as an online exclusive. This has simply been embossed on the front. You can add some embellishments if you wish, and inside, if you make a mistake that, like I did, stamped on a spare piece of cardstock, die cut it and then glued it in, or you can just emboss it like this with a little smattering of stars there, or you can use the more dazzle paper to cut your stars with. So they make really easy cards, and then you can vary it, stamping in ordinary ink and embossing just that little bit on with the stars in gold. So these adhesive packed star trinkets comes from the Oh Holy Night suite. This is the Stars at Night hybrid embossing folder. This die is the one that will fit into the hybrid embossing folder. So you nestle the die on the logo side, feel it engage in the logo side of the embossing folder. I've found that the best way to make this cardstock stretch is to cut it into 6 by 6 inch squares, because if you cut it this way then you can actually get 2 sets of stars out of a 6 by 6 inch sheet. So position it like this with a point over there and just cut round the star. So that's one, and you find that you could possibly get another one from here, or if you can't, then just cut enough for each individual star like so. with the cutting edge face up, nestle it into the local side, pop that in, make sure you don't see any of the die, and shut it. Place it on the platform. You only need platform 1 and the grey platform, and then you're ready to run it through the machine. So I'll do that off camera. So that's 1. You get 3 stars from that. Then you have to do those singly because it didn't quite fit. Then cover up that star and this star. Close that and I'll do the rest. And there you go. So out of a 6x6 you can get 6 stars. I'm not going to throw these bits away. I might be able to squeeze some other things out of it. So these are the rest of the dies. Sort of some accent pieces. I'll leave that for another day. Now I've still got my Stamparatus, and if I'm making Christmas cards, this is an ideal tool to have even though it's retired. So I'm going to use it. It's silly not to, isn't it? Pop my card in there. Tap embossing powder over the front of the card. Ink it up in Versamark. And stamp. Sprinkle it with embossing powder. Heat set it. Swap plates round. Tap this with the embossing buddy to prevent static. Ink this up. Stamp. Sprinkle it with embossing powder. Heat set it. And don't hold it too long in one place. As soon as you see it turn, then move the heat tool along. Voila, how quick and easy was that? So there you have it, so quick and easy. I hope you've enjoyed today's simply embossed cards using the brushed gold cards and envelopes. Thanks for watching. Bye.